I'm going to show you how I made this gorgeous looking balloon menu using a new method that's perfect for beginners. I just wanted to say that starting off, I know it can be time consuming and quite frustrating to learn how to do a balloon menu in Canva. I see a lot of people crying out for help, like help me, teach me. So this video will teach you step by step using 4 easy steps. After this tutorial, I'm going to share something with you, so hang tight and I'll tell you what it is after this tutorial. Starting out with step 1. We are going to first log into the canva.com website. If you can, I recommend you use a desktop to do this. It's much easier and faster as opposed to using your phone. Once you sign in, go to the top, click on the purple button that says create a design. In the search area, type flyer and go down to where it says 8x11 flyer portrait size. Go ahead and click that. And here you have your blank Canva sheet. Moving right along to step 2. Now here's where we get into that easy method I was telling you. In the Elements Search tab, on your left side, you will be searching frames. A list of frames will appear. You know it's a frame because it looks like this. See how all the frames have that park background look? If you don't know what frames are, don't worry right now. We will find out in just a few moments. For our balloons, we will be using this type of frame, a round circle that resembles a balloon shape. Just click it and it will appear on your blank canvas. Now, to make an average of 9 illustrations, I need to use about 250 frames. And I only know this because I counted them before I did this video. Now, I don't expect you to know, but this just gives you a rough estimate starting off. To save a tremendous amount of time, I'm going to put 250 frames on this sheet. We are going to do this by duplicating the frame. To duplicate, you right click on your selection, then click where it says duplicate. It will duplicate. Now here's a hack. Instead of duplicating the frame 250 times, because that would take forever, right? We are going to duplicate in sections. So duplicate 10 frames here. Then select those 10 frames and duplicate all 10 frames 5 times. So now there's 50 frames. So you get a refresher on your multiplication. Then duplicate those 50 frames only 5 times. And that's it. Now you have your 250 frames on your page. This should be all the frames that you need for this menu. Now, it may be more or less depending on how big or small you make your designs, but this just saves a tremendous amount of time starting off. Now to step 3. Step 3 involves putting the frames into separate balloon decorations. Now, some people may hesitate or struggle with this part, but that's okay because I'm going to give you some tips. In this video, I won't go into detail with how to make each individual design. In other videos, I can go into deep detail with how to make a full balloon ring, a centerpiece. Let me know in the comments below which design you may struggle with, and I'll definitely do a video on that. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to make a spiral balloon column. To make a balloon column, you simply take the 2 frames, sit it side by side, then put another 3 frames directly on top. Select the 3 frames on top, right click and select Arrange to Back. Select the middle one and arrange it to top. I'll tell you why I did that in a moment. Here's where we put that duplication hack into use. You select all 5 frames, duplicate, and stack it on top. So as you can see, it creates that spiral. You can keep duplicating and stacking and go up as high as you want, but for me, I'm only going this high. Afterwards, you take 1 frame, make it larger by selecting and grabbing a corner and dragging it to be bigger. Now put it on top. Or if you want a foil balloon on top, you can go into the Elements tab on the left side and type foil balloon and select any foil balloon you wish. There's plenty to choose from in the free version. After you're done making all your props, you should have something that looks like this. Now onto the really fun part. We are at step 4. We are going to add color. So to do that, we will be putting the balloons in the frame. There's many ways that we can do this, but I'll just show you the way I did it. Most people will just grab a balloon image from Google and copy and paste it to use in their frame. But honestly, I don't want to accidentally come across the wrong picture and use a copyrighted photo. We want to keep things 100% copyright free. So I used AI, something I never thought I would use for my designs, but in this case, AI is helping me. Hopefully, I am not feeding the beast. Go on to any AI website. Honestly, I forgot which one because there's so many free ones out there. You just Google generate AI free images. Once you find one, just go onto their dashboard, type the prompt, and type the color of the balloons you want. So in my case, I use purple and gold balloons. After you do that, you copy and paste it into your Canva sheet. And this is the image that I chose. It turned out really good because it matches the logo I have, which, by the way, was also AI generated as well. It's just a sample logo and a fake name for the purpose of this video. So once we do that, we now have 1, 2, and I'll use 3 different balloon colors that we can use for our menu. So let me show you something that I know people struggle with, and that is adjusting the balloons. Most people, once they put the balloons in the frame, they just immediately adjust it. So to put the balloons in the frame, you simply plop it in, and then you adjust it by double clicking and then dragging the outer corner and pulling it up, and you can move it around to which way you like best. The trick people forget is just to make sure you double click it so you can adjust it. Just double click it. Now imagine having to adjust all 250 balloons inside these frames. Child, not today, not today. So what we're gonna do is do it the easy way. The way to not have to adjust the frame is using a perfect circle. So for example, this is a perfect round circle balloon. It will fit right in. So if you use this shape of balloon, it won't. See, it will look like this and you will have to adjust it. So using a perfect circle, that's the trick. But as you can see, the balloons aren't perfect circles. So to do this without adjusting, you have to only select the balloon areas and not the outside parts. So make sure you don't select any outside areas of the balloons if you can. For example, if I select other outside parts, it would look like this. So just the balloon area. Then you can drop it in and voila, no adjusting the balloons in the frame because it's all in there. Now, all we have to do is just duplicate the balloons and put them inside the frame. Remember I was telling you to arrange the middle balloon column to the front? This is why, because it looks more realistic and you can tell it's a spiral balloon column. And I'm done. Some people may ask, well, why not just do it all at once and put the balloons in the frame first? Yes, you can do that too, but this just makes it easier for me to show you how to do it, and you will find that you will have the motivation to complete your balloon menu. Once you see it partially done, you will have way more motivation to finish. So this method, called the framed method, as you can see, is an easier method to build your professional balloon menu. That's why I was so excited to show you this method, because once I discovered this, I most definitely will use this to build my templates. Speaking of templates, this is what I was looking forward to sharing with you. You can get this exact template. It's on my website. It's first link at the top. So if you just want to add balloons or change them around, you are free to do so in this template. Once you pay, you will instantly get the Canva link. Feel free to change it around and decorate it differently as much as you please. Let me know how your balloon menu turned out and send me a picture of how it turned out. I love to showcase your menu here in a video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like this method? And lastly, if this is up your interest, consider subscribing so I can know you would like more videos. Bye for now.